Angel Pagan will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today. And this is going to be a foul ball. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So Dickey able to retire the first man to greet him here, and with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. And here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Will Myers will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of one run. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Tried to wait out the knuckleball, but it's in there. 2-2.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Roger Bernardina will dig in, currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Torrey Hunter will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. And the hits just keep a-coming. 15 games in a row now in which he has hit safely.
James
Newcomb will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race. Hit on the ground to shortstop. One there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the... Mark Trumbo will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Manny Morales will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Swing hard liner to left center. And that is going to be a base hit.
Good start to the inning here as back-to-back singles have him in a good position to push across that first run of the afternoon.
Johnny Peralta will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
And standing in now, a guy whose daddy was a catcher here at Wrigley Field for a number of years, Nick Swisher. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
To right field. And Hunter will put this one away with ease, and the side is retired. Albert Pujols will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Wilson Betemit will stand in now as you check out his OPS, that number translating into on base plus slugging, and his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the Major League leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078, so he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second Triple Crown.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Now a ball lined to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out. Jason Castro will stand in here. Currently 6th in the National League in RBIs, but with a good chance to pad that total here. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. First and second here with nobody out. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Unfortunately here, they will get an out on the play, but the runners will move up to second and third now with one gone. Alfonso Soriano will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits 3rd in the National League in that category. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. No question, this is a straight strikeout situation here.
Well, you've got a strikeout pitcher against a guy who strikes out a lot in a strikeout situation. So I guess you pretty much have all your ducks in a row.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. That puts our first run on the board here on the RBI ground out.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Boy, late on the curveball here, yet he's still able to drive this one deep down the right field line. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner's on his way to third. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Myers is there, and John Jaso will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And they start him out away with a called strike. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Soriano will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Angel Pagan will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall, this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's not all that promising a number as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. Ian Kinsler will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, better be careful.
Out in front there as this is rolled fouled off to the left. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And this will bounce up against the ivy now. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and 1 hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Will Myers will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Way outside. 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3. Roger Bernardina makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch of the inning is turned around and into the gap in left center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, perfect start to the inning here. We've already set it up with the top of the lineup leading off, so you're thinking, we'll take a walk, maybe a ground ball single. He gives them a lot more than that. Drills this ball for a leadoff double.
Corey Hunter will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Now for Bernardina, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in there, base hit. The tag by Jaso's there, and he is out at home plate. James Newcomb will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Shortstop, James Newcomb.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases.
You make a mistake up to this guy, he's going to make you pay. This pitch is belt high, and he just jumps all over it and drives it into the alley to put runners on second and third now.
Albert Pujols will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Wilson Betemit will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
I don't know about this one. Not exactly an ideal situation to run. You've got a left-handed batter up there. You're not really gaining a whole lot with 2 outs anyway. But heck, if you think you can make it, who am I to argue?
And this is hit well towards the hole. What a stop. And he will flip it to the pitcher covering. A sensational play. That'll end the... Mark Trumbo will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Manny Morales stands in as he looks at a called strike. For Trumbo, the double is his 8th of the season so far. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Nick Swisher will try it again. He flew out his first time. Swing and a liner towards second.
Yeah, tough break there defensively with 2 away. Gets the ground ball he needed to get out of the inning, but this ball just wound up in the perfect place and winds up as an infield single and an RBI.
John Jaso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out. Adam Wainwright is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Jason Castro will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Jason Castro.
Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. And he reaches out for this one and sends a fly ball out toward left center field. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. Alfonso Soriano will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And they come right up into his kitchen as this is a jam shot out to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Marcus Semien will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at shortstop. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
R.A. Dickey will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First offering on the way. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
And with no DH, this is one area that you'd have to give the National League team a little bit of an advantage. And he comes through here with the base hit.
Roger Bernardina will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
So close to getting out of the inning. Now, this would have been a great play if he could have made it, but he just couldn't get the ball to first base in time. That's going to wind up being an infield single and a 2-out RBI.
Corey Hunter will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Short lead from second, now the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
Fouled back. Now a swing by Hunter as he rolls over one and sends it out to shortstop. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Angel Pagan will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, maybe not a terrible idea to drop one down. But I'll tell you what. When you've got a pitcher out there looking for a shutdown inning, the last thing you want to do is make an out on the very first pitch. But that's what he gets.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And this is low, ball 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. 2-1 now. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. All right. 2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Will Myers will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. James Newcomb will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
The shortstop, James
Here's the
Newcomb.
first offering. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Ross Ollendorf is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Albert Pujols will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. And a swing by Pujols, but he didn't get all of this one. And there to take it in is Peralta for the first out. Wilson Betemit will dig in with 1 in and 1 away.
Wilson Betemit.
Now he put the barrel right on that one as it's lined over the head of Kinsler and into right center, a base hit.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. Got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Jason Castro will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Kinsler for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs tack on. Mark Trumbo will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Mark Trumbo.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far.
Third baseman.
They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Manny Morales is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And this is grounded foul past Rob Thompson in that third base coaching box. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now another 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Bernardina, and he's got it 1 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And this game just got a little more interesting. This is a home run. Nick Swisher will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. In there for strike 1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Swisher.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will mean the end of the knuckleball here, as that's going to be it for R.A. Dickey. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jabba Chamberlain will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning.
Jabba Chamberlain.
John Jaso is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away. Eric Sogard will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. And that misses, ball one. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lined into left center. Base hit. Now third base coach Rob Thompson's going to wave him on home. And that's going to plate the tying run from second, and we are all even at 5 aside.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Angel Pagan will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop in a big way.
Hunter has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Now a changeup here, and he's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well, as they've broken the tie to come back here and lead it now by 2. Will Myers will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here, down 0-2. And he struck him out, and there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strike. Troy Patton will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Alfonso Soriano will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll back up a step to take this in behind the plate for the first out. Marcus Semien will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Up with it is Kinsler, and the throw to Swisher, 2 away. Andrew Newcomb is into the on-deck circle now, so that means we've seen the last of Jabba Chamberlain.
Andrew Newcomb.
Back up the middle and right over the bag into center field for a 2-out single. And the throw in gets away from him. Luckily, the pitcher is there to back up, however, so there will be no advance.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Roger Bernardina will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
And there he goes towards second. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And Pagan will glide over and put it away as that... Andrew Newcomb will come on much too early here if you ask me. It's just the 7th inning.
Andrew Newcomb.
Mark Trumbo will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder.
Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Manny Morales will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Manny Morales.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, he really let him off the hook here, 0-2.
Now batting.
Instead of working the corners, maybe making him fish for something, this pitch is right down the middle, and he drives it for a solid single.
Runners off for second. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Bedamit is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Nick Swisher will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And the catch is made out there by Bernardina, and that ends the... Corey Hunter will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this game just got a little more interesting. This is a home run. Josh Comenter will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Now batting.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a hard-hit grounder down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Albert Pujols will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Ah, the perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. You can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
Now both runners on the move. And this will be fouled away. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Well, I don't know how you start anything much better than this. That's 4 straight hits now. This one brings home a run, and they're all set up to bring home a crooked number if they can keep this going.
Corey Guerin will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Jason Castro will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano, fouled straight back. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Oh, here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Marcus Semien will try and keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1?
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Kevin Valdez will grab a back to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. First pitch to him. Now this ball lined into right field. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in to score as well. 2 big insurance runs there as they've upped the lead now to 3.
Oh, and a crucial at-bat right there. And that's what they call delivering when the pressure's on, as they play 2 more here and move that lead to 3 now.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Roger Bernardina will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Runner goes for second. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Pagan is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Yankees 7. Randy Choate will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. John Jaso will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
John Jason.
And now a slider there is reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Newcomb will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away, 1 gone. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Taylor Teagarden will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Taylor Teagarden.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground to short. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Angel Pagan will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's a ground ball to the right side, and that ball had some eyes as it sneaks into right for a 2-out hit.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner, but that slider so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Pagan holding, and now here's the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And this will be a base hit for Kinsler.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Will Myers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And this is on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Javi Guerra is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Torrey Hunter will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But right there is Peralta, and that's the 1st out of the inning. James Newcomb will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, he goes into a slide. Can he get up and get him? Yes, I can, says Ian Kinsler. Very nicely done there. Albert Pujols will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Now a swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. 19th home run for him on the season as they open up a 4-run lead. Wilson Betemit is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Now a ball hit high and deep down the right field line, but this is going to wind up foul as that might have cleared the stadium and made it out to Sheffield Ave. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch up.
And that will find the seats. A home run. Jason Castro will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 now.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
The 3-0. Oh, and now this ball's given a ride as well. Out to deep left center field. Outfield on the move, but this one is gone. A home run. Alfonso Soriano will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Marcus Semien is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's running towards second. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner going a second time. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases.
And this offensive explosion continues. They're now up to 14 runs in the game. You can't even count that high. And I think defensively, you got to be saying right now, what do we got to do to get these guys out?
Don Kelly will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Don Kelly.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. Morales is there, and he puts it away to stop the... Will Jackson will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Jackson.
Mark Trumbo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In some of these interleague matchups, guys are facing rookies, guys they've never faced before. Advantage hitter or pitcher?
I'm always going to say it, advantage pitcher. Until you see what a guy's got and how he lets it go, you're just flying blind up there.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. A reminder that full highlights come your way as we'll look back at the key moments of the matchup from here in Chicago. Manny Morales comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
That misses 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
1-2 pitch here is a routine grounder to third. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. The Yankees down to their final out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Fouled back. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
Boy, that is as close to unhittable as it gets.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
You know, you keep wondering if this is going to be the day that it ends, and it just never seems to happen. This is really becoming an incredible streak.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fella right here as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 7
Grab your shotgun, cock it back, shoot the sun until the sky is black. Now I sure hope that the